How's it going, guys? Coming at you with a quick video about what is going on with the next DLC for Black Ops 4. First of all, there have been numerous hints that lead the community to believing that the next DLC map will actually be released and not even included in DLC 1, and it's rumoured to come out before Christmas. It will just be a free map that everyone gets. But whether that comes to be truth or not, it has been heavily hinted at that the next DLC map will be based in London. Now, this has been hinted at over Black Ops 3 as well as Black Ops 4. As found in the Black Ops 3 map Der Eisendrache, there was a newspaper clipping claiming that there was a zombie outbreak in London. This really does suggest that they were planning on doing something in the future. Now, as Black Ops 4 came out, the Mob of the Dead loading screen, yeah, that's right, for Black Ops 2 was repatched in with a new cartoon which actually described the story of what happened in Blood of the Dead. Now, on the edge of this newspaper clipping, there was a newspaper headline which said zombie outbreak in London. This once again backs up the theory that a zombies map will be based in London and coming soon to Black Ops 4. I say this is meant to be coming soon and part of the Ether storyline, or at least to be coming as the next Ether map released, as it has been such a heavy hint by Treyarch, changing the loading screen for such an old map that relates to one of their newest maps they've recently released. Now, I don't know about you, but I think it'd be a really nice change, and it'd be quite an interesting one to see a map based in London actually part of the Black Ops series. There's a lot they could play with, and a lot of time periods they could be playing with, so it'd be really interesting to see actually how far they go and what they actually connect up, because they are actually quite good at fitting in zombie storylines historically, like blending it in with historical occasions. At the end of the classified Easter egg cutscene, Nikolai mentions a Great War, and this could honestly be referring to a number of different wars. It could be referring to the one between them and Dr. Monty. It could be referring to the Great War itself, though I really doubt it, as the Primus crew have already been there with Origins. But it could also be referring to World War II, as in the Second World War. And they may even figure out a way to fit in, let's say, the Blitz, or something like that, into a London map for zombies. Now, there are a lot of people speculating on this, and a lot of people saying it could be one thing or another, and a lot of people saying that they don't even know when we're going to get these maps because of the two storylines. For all we know, Treyarch could really, and I mean really, just for DLC, release only Chaos story maps. So that would mean we got no more maps following on from the Ether story, though I highly doubt that. In fact, I reckon there will actually be more maps than we've ever seen before, as Treyarch have confirmed that this is going to be the thickest and the biggest amount of zombies content which we receive over a season. The Black Ops Pass is meant to be different, and the way we get the maps is meant to be different. This also means we won't be receiving the maps at the same time that other people receive the multiplayer maps, and you are no longer able to buy the maps as individual map packs. We will most likely be receiving all the content in different waves. I can imagine it'd be slightly closer together than before, as they've got a lot more maps to actually throw at us. Also, as we've received the game a whole month earlier than we thought we would, receiving it in October, we may already see the DLC drop maybe a month earlier than normal as well. But as it's rumoured that we're going to get a free map before Christmas, I honestly think they're probably going to release the DLC at the same time that they normally do, but we end up getting another map too. Now, this map could be the climax to the Ether storyline, or it could be another connection for the Chaos story. But Treyarch, like they always do, have not failed to be secretive and withheld all the information they can about following maps and DLC, though I'm sure we will later find out that they are actually teasing different parts of the maps in the maps we already have. Nothing yet has been discovered or pieced together other than it could be actually based in London. Again, I think the most likely scenario would actually be the Blitz, or maybe even the Fire of London, but that's all up to speculation. Though the newspaper clipping on Der Eisendrache was actually based during the war, which again is another lead for a future map to be based during the London Blitz. Though please don't hesitate to let me know down in the comments section below what you think about this, because I am actually really curious to have a discussion about what you think the next zombies map could be, and what your opinions are based off the London Blitz scenario. Or maybe you even think there's another historical event which it could be based off of. Though I'm pretty sure they will actually base it off of some significant event, and the London Blitz sounds like something they would really go for. As Treyarch like to blend in their events with historical tragedies, the Blitz would seem really appropriate. The only other thing I could actually think of that they might blend it in with would either be the Fire of London, or something relating to Shakespeare. They do like their historical moments. I'm actually really surprised no one has made this suggestion before, at least from the people that I've been watching. No one has actually suggested that it could be during the Blitz, even though there aren't that many tragical historical events that happened in London, especially relating to the time periods that we usually see during zombies. So unless Treyarch goes off on a wild one like they did with Classified, they have a whole field of historical events which they could play with to create an Easter egg. Personally, I think we'll actually end up with the same amount of Ether storyline maps as we do Chaos. I don't know how they'll do this or in what order, but I'm sure they'll be eager to finish off both storylines, or at least continue them. Though I feel if they are actually going to finish the storyline, it would more likely be the Ether, as they've just started the Chaos, and though they've renewed the Ether storyline by changing the ending and breaking the cycle, it has been going on a long time, and newer players are just unaware of what's going on. Like, unless you're at least 20, you haven't played World at War, and though you don't need to know all the different parts of the storyline, and Black Ops 3 was a great introduction to a standalone storyline, it seems like it's had its time. Though this just could be a new chapter for it, and we'll just have to wait and see. Please don't get me wrong, I would really like the Ether storyline to continue, like, a lot longer, and I'd be more than happy if it continued all the way through the next game, but I don't know, just it doesn't seem fair on some newer players, but then again, does it have to be? If you want to know the story, it's all online, it's really quite interesting. I'm planning on doing a full recap of each storyline, especially when we've got a bit more information about the Chaos story. Like, that could really go anywhere, and I honestly think they're going to continue some of the themes of ancient Rome and ancient Egypt. It could even lead to Mayan or Aztec sort of a theme. Anyway, that's about it for this video. I really hope you've enjoyed the video and found it informative. Please drop a like if you enjoyed, it's really helpful, especially as a small channel, it makes all the difference in the world. So thank you so much if you do, and please don't hesitate to let me know what you think about what could be coming up next for the storyline of Black Ops 4 Zombies. Personally, I prefer the Ether, and I'm really excited to see what happens. But anyway, check out my channel for more Black Ops 4 Zombies content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya, lads. Sign out!